Okay, before I take this apart, I want to show you what I did the last time I was in here. This is the aftermarket variator I just put in, and you will see it is close. That's 114 millimeters, stock is 108, and you wouldn't fit any bigger in there. So you'll see the marks I made. Those lines were straight up from the center of the pulley out. You can see my belt hasn't touched that last quarter inch of the pulley. So technically that variator isn't doing anything on my top gears. So there was a spacer that was in there before. I put it back where it was from factory, and you'll see it when I take it out. I think that's what's doing it. Remember, hold that pulley. I like to give it little taps instead of one hard one. You don't want to damage this crank. You'll notice the stock pulley has got these rings starting to wear into it. That's belt wear. So, slide this belt off the pin. Take it off, measure it, make sure it's good. This one's in pretty good shape, but I bet you it's a little shy. Go behind here, you'll feel the ramp plate. You want to grab that and the pin all together. Keep this all together, otherwise you're going to have your rollers fall everywhere. Not a big deal, but still. And there's the rollers. Here is the spacer, and it appears to be jammed on there pretty good. So that's it. Now, normally this, on any of the other scooters I work on, it's not this thick, first of all. Second of all, it's never behind the variator. I'll show you that in a minute. What I'm trying to make sure, and the reason I've had this apart so much, is because I don't want to damage this. So I'm trying to make sure if that spacer is supposed to be in there. The last time I took this apart with the spacer not behind there, it was the ramp plate that stuck to it. Now, it's a good idea to put your brakes back on. Don't do it too hard because your cable isn't connected, so it won't do much. But you want to be able to lock that back brake from turning, because if you turn this too much, too fast, because we have a differential, it may turn the back wheel just enough to knock it off your blocks. Again, hold that bell. Remember the washer? And there's the clutch bell off. And you'll see mine's a little shiny. Don't nick the bearings inside. And off comes your sheaves. Now these, that's your contra spring in there. We'll try to get to that later. Go ahead, clean this all up, and we'll get the variator ready to put back together.